all these Western foods. He has, she was cracking some joke on Gaurav that he has lost now his caste. Then Maharaj said, as far as I am concerned, I have nothing to lose. As far as caste is concerned, he said, I am nothing to lose. I am already very outcast kind of, like that he said. And then Mataji got little, and Mataji said, Maharaj, you are beyond all caste. You are divine, you are spiritual. So whenever we are interacting, naturally Maharaj actually he is very humble, and naturally he will generally not make jokes on others or put anybody else down. And if at all jokes are there, then he will put crack jokes on himself and put himself down. So that is actually, and he's very humble and he uplifts everybody sincerely. And as we are hearing from this class, he was expressing gratitude. His heart is always filled with gratitude. I remember one time, a few years back, Nityananda Rishi had come, and when he came for morning program, later on somehow his stomach was upset. He went for toilet, and then his class was there, Bhagavatam class he was scheduled to give. So I went to receive him, but then Maharaj was in toilet. Practically 15-20 times he went for toilet back and forth morning, and then basically got late. And then when Maharaj got final ready, he was begging forgiveness. He said, please forgive me, I got extremely late, and so many devotees had to wait for me for the class. I said, Maharaj, there's nothing you have to beg forgiveness. Devotees are extremely happy and grateful that you are extending yourself. You could easily say, no, I won't give class and take rest, but still, despite your health challenge, you are extending, so we are extremely happy and grateful. And then Maharaj went. Maharaj gave wonderful, long class. Generally, when Maharaj is in public or Maharaj is on Vyasa, you won't understand he has any health issues. He's like full of enthusiasm and these things. And then in the end, when class got over, when we are going back, I just thank Maharaj. Class was so wonderful. You uplifted us. You transported us to a different level. And then Maharaj said, thank you very much for encouraging me. I was like, no. I was shocked. He said, thank you. So, and he said, I'm grateful to all of you for giving rapt attention at the end. Like, sometimes his humility and his gratitude is so deep. Sometimes we may say humbly something or express, but when he says really, it really touches heart. Another thing we see about Radhanath Maharaj is that Maharaj generally doesn't get carried away by externals very much. He's very focused on the character and basic principles of Krishna consciousness. Like when recently I had gone to Govardhanika village, we were having some meetings, and then Gaurampu with a team of devotees came, and they were asking about Maharaj about questions about starting University of Higher Education, where we studied Acharya's commentaries and have Sanskrit and so many other higher studies in Vedic Vaishnava philosophy. And they had many plans, different plans, and then said we'll have courses, physical courses, we'll have online courses, this courses, that course, and all these things. And the plans were very exciting and thrilling, and there were a team of devotees. And after presenting all plans, Gauram asked Maharaj, so what is your opinion? Then Maharaj then started saying that yes, wonderful studying Sanskrit, studying Acharya's comments, studying, going deeper in Shastra, very nice. But he said, as far as my experience goes, all those stalwart devotees, proper disciples, most of them who entered into Sanskrit and studying Acharya, all except for 2-3 devotees, most of them have deviated from Srila Prabhupada's teachings. He said, apart from Gopi Parandhan Prabhu and Pradyumna Prabhu, were great scholars and very faithful and loyal Prabhupada. Others is the most of have seen that generally when one goes in these studies, one becomes puffed up, one start thinking I know better, one start putting others down, one thinks I know better than Prabhupada also, one start finding fault with, and then one David's. And then he was saying how studying Shastra is wonderful, but most important is first one has to train people in character. If people have no character, especially unless people are humble, then he was telling, just see our acharyas, Rupa Goswami, Sanatan Goswami, Haridas Thakur, they were so qualified, but they were so humble. Like when Rupa and Sanatan met Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, their humility is breaking my heart. So he said, our acharyas are glorious and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and all that, appreciated Rupa, Sanatan, Haridas. Why? Because of their humility, because of their, So Maharaj is very, very, he is inspired or he gets impressed or he very much emphasizes on humility and all these characters like gratitude and then service attitude, steadiness, then just external things like whatever external these things are there. Then when he was talking there, he was saying, my dear Prabhus, all of you are wonderful devotees. And what you are trying to do is also wonderful. But I am concerned how your students will be also wonderful. Because all of you are wonderful devotees and you are also great scholars and you are also a great first class character. But how you are going to imbibe that in the students when you are teaching online, how they will learn Vaishnava culture, how they will learn. So I saw that Maharaj was very concerned about the character, Vaishnava character, and all this Vaishnava qualities like humility and service attitude, all this to be imbibed, than just getting big degrees and big scholarship and learning shlokas and learning Sanskrit and presenting in a very sophisticated way. Similarly, another thing we can see in Maharaj's life very prominently is he is very attached to the holy places. Like, one of the things he gets very much attracted to Calcutta. Why? Because Calcutta is birthplace of Srila Prabhupada. He'll be very, very conscious, Oh, now I'm going to Calcutta. When he says Calcutta, immediately he remembers birthplace, and hours together he'll be, talking about it or, meditating on it. Like this time after Kartik Yatra, when he came to Calcutta, he brought, there's some God sisters, they also wanted to see Maharaj, the way he expresses, anybody when he hears, he feels I should go and see, And I saw he was taking around and hours together explaining every minute detail, in Ultananga, hours together explaining every small things, And I was just thinking, Maharaj is really so captivated by that spiritual potency of these places. We go so many times, for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, after that we say, let's go to the next place, and sometimes we may not feel, but I say, Maharaj there in Uttaranga, hours together he was just meditating on Bhakti Siddhanta stuff for Prabhupada, and for every corner and nook and corner he was explaining. And then Prabhupada's birthplace, he was so thrilled and excited to be there. And then he went to Radha Govind, childhood Radha Govind temple. Then he went to Bhakti Bhavan and all this. And everybody was getting so thrilled and excited to visit those holy places. From material point of view, when you go there, actually sometimes they are very dirty. They are not so. Now, fortunately, this at least 2 places, Prabhupada's birthplace and Uttadanga, are renovated. But even when they were not renovated, I remember first room we got and we had to stay. It was so dirty, so bad, nobody could stand also there. But still, even those days, I saw Maharaj used to be so excited for visiting those places. And So he actually his great attachment to the holy places, and he's really very much dedicated to developing these places. I saw we are not so keen about developing these places, but Maharaj was just pushing and pushing and pushing. Because of Maharaj pushing, we got this Uttadanga, and that was developed, and then Prabhupada birthplace, and now Maharaj this time was pushing very much that we should get Bhaktivinoda Thakur's place. And Maharaj will, the way he will present, anybody hears will be really ready. So we hope that now next year is 75th Vyas Puja Maharaj. Before that we can get this Bhaktivinoda's place, that is Bhakti Bhavan. So we have now Prabhupada birthplace. We have now Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur's first mutt, that is Gaudiya Mutt, that is Uttadanga. And then Maharaj said we should also have Bhaktivinoda's home, that is Bhakti Bhavan, from where he wrote that first book which he sent all over world, Lord Chaitanya, Life and Precepts. And he has written so many books, and most of the time he spent there, and he left the world from that place back to the kingdom of God. So I see that Maharaj is really very, very focused in, he has great attachment to the holy places, and focus in developing those places, so that generations together in future they can come and get access the mercy of the Acharyas. Similarly, we see when Maharaj came here last time, when Maharaj had come, Maharaj had said you should make master plan for 25 acres, and next time we'll discuss. One thing of Maharaj is that I saw way back since 2008. Every year he will give one, he will tell one thing to do, and you do, then he will tell second thing to do, then he will tell another. So he will not tell hundreds of things, he will tell one thing to do. So as far as Newton was concerned, and last time he came, he said, next time you make the master plan, and then we'll discuss. And this time, when Maharaj comes and we presented him, Maharaj, this is the master plan, this is what we have, all details about land, master plan, and what all things are going on, everything. And after seeing everything, there was a long presentation, maybe 45 minutes or 1 hour, whatever, devotees all presented everything. And Maharaj was listening. Another thing is Maharaj is very good in listening. Maharaj really is very, very hearing. He really hears and understands things very. And after hearing everybody speaking, then he asked question. Because we presented Maharaj, this is going to happen now, this is there, this master here is going to this temple going to come, this is the ashram going to come, this, that, and such a big printouts and all this, whole table covered. Then Maharaj asked, so this is going to be temple. So when is the installation of the deities there? Just he asked, when are you going to install deities there? I was just wondering what to answer. Then he asked different devotees, when are you going to install deities? Purushottam Prabhu was also there. He asked, so when are you going to install deities? Everybody was like, Dharam was also there. Everybody was like wondering, kya? Because everybody knew in heart of heart that at least it will take 10 years. In my heart, I was thinking 10 years, but then how to speak? But then he just said, Maharaj, then maybe 10 years or something like that. I said, 10 years? It's like, another yuga, Then he said, you are having construction here, then you are having, you showed them how we are building multi-purpose building and all this thing, and here we are going to have G+8, G+10 building and all this thing. Then Maharaj said, your temple is so small, and you are going to build such a huge temple. Why? And for that you have to invite people and they have to get connected. So he said, you should build first temple here, some nice temple where so many people can come and get connected. Your temple, he said, very, very small. I remember first time 2019 when we built them, I was so appreciated. He said, oh, this temple is so beautiful. So nice. And this time he was saying, oh, what is this? Is so tiny, you know. And if you want to invite people, we have to invite to some beautiful, nice place, you know. So why don't you know? Then everybody started thinking, yes, Maharaj, and will, you know. And then he said, then we are suggesting we'll do this. He said, no. You think peacefully. And don't haphazardly, you know. You sit peacefully, think peacefully, and come up with the entire plan how you are going to do. And then he was saying that while he was going, he was saying, oh, your deities, Shri Nitai so beautiful. I have visited so many temples around, but I have never seen deities so beautiful like this Nitai Gauranga. And then he said, why don't you have Radha Krishna also here, you know? I said, Maharaj, we are just waiting for your instruction. Now you are saying, so definitely new which temple will build, we'll have. So no. So I say that every time Maharaj will come, he will focus on one thing. Now we wanted to have so many discussion, master plan, all. Maharaj did not enter in that. He said, you first build the temple hall. Then we'll, and I say that he will tell one thing, when done, then he will discuss something, you know. Otherwise, so many discussion, this, that, you know, so many times, you know, we talk so many things and then nothing is done. So I saw that this time Maharaj said that build this, have beautiful temple hall, have Radha Krishna deities, so that so many people can get connected, and also make sure this unit itself becomes completely full-fledged temple, so that whatever facilities are required for temple, you put it here, because when this master plan starts working, it will be construction site, and then nobody can stay there, no. And he said, all this area we'll discuss later, but this you make everything as a self-service, so that all devotees can stay, they can get connected, and then when devotees develop relation with deities, and then they say, oh, now we have to build that big temple for this deities, no, then they will have even more, you know, attachment for, you know, for whom we are making the building. Like now for Nitai Gauranga we are making, then, you know, new temple. Similarly, then Radha Krishna comes, then we can know, for Nitai Gauranga and Radha Krishna we are building, you know, bigger, so there will be more attachment to devotees, and, you know, things will be. So I say that generally every time Maharaj may not speak much in the meetings, Maharaj will hear, but Maharaj will ask one or two questions and he will turn around everything, you know. So because I see he's very, very thoughtful, and he really understands, and I saw at the end all devotees were so happy. There were so many plus minus different things, but when Maharaj told that this, everybody got a new life, new inspiration, and, you know, so now we hope that this 2025 is actually 60th anniversary of Prabhupada leaving to America from Calcutta. 10 years back we celebrated 50th anniversary. So we hope that on occasion of 60th anniversary of Prabhupada's departure to America, we can start beautiful temple hall, that G+10 building and everything. Already started actually, and we are hoping that on 50th anniversary of Prabhupada disappearance day. Prabhupada left in 1977. So 2027 is Prabhupada 50th anniversary of disappearance. So we hope that in 27 February we can install Radha Krishna deities in a beautiful hall, temple hall, and, you know, have a beautiful project coming, the phase 1 of this. So we are wondering, Maharaj said, when are the deities, when are you going to install deities? So we hope that on this occasion of disappearance, we hope that we can install the deities on 50th anniversary of Srila Prabhupada's disappearance day in February of 2027, so that Guru Maharaj will please, Prabhupada will please, and the preaching in Calcutta will be announced. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. On this occasion of Vyas Puja, I beg mercy at lotus feet of His Holiness Radhanath Swami Guru Maharaj, that he can bless all of us so that we can unitedly, humbly assist him and all GBCs and Prabhupada in fulfilling the dream of Srila Prabhupada to have beautiful, unique, glorious, gorgeous temple in his birth city, Calcutta, here at Grand Place, Newtown. Hare Krishna. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Prabhuji.